Hey everyone, I'm Nick MacDonald, your headmaster of astrology at the Sisters Enchanted and star reader at Nick MacDonald Astrology, guiding you to your destiny through the stars. This is Moonspeak. First up, we have a waxing crescent moon in Libra. The moon in Libra always tries to find emotional balance. It does this through finding it through other people. How's my relationship with somebody? Is this relationship balanced? How is my aesthetic of my environment pleasing other people? Do I need to make it better? Is this emotionally upheavaling in me? This can be a little troublesome for our Libra moon because it wants that balance and it wants that clarity so bad, but we're so focused on organizing our environment, and this lunar part of the lunar cycle makes us want to act to change and act to do things to make things better, but we're in a build-up phase. We aren't really supposed to be acting, so try not to overanalyze your relationships. Try not to overanalyze the harmony and peace around you in your environments. Instead, focus that inward and say, what can I do to change myself, to make myself more emotionally harmonious and balanced? How can I organize my life and not necessarily try to organize other people in my life? Next up, we have a waxing crescent moon in Scorpio. The moon in Scorpio is what we call in fall. That's because it's not really comfortable in being in Scorpio. It's not the worst place for it to be, but it's definitely not the most comfortable place for it to be. That's because Scorpio wants to know all of the things. It wants to know all of the secrets, all of the mysteries, why people are behaving the way that they're behaving, why people are acting the way that they're acting, so that it can prepare itself for any kind of pitfalls or changes or things that might come up where it actually has to change. And so putting our emotional reactions in this spot, we become emotionally reactive to know the things, to know the secrets, to know the mysteries, to know the motivations behind people. And this being a Virgo season and a Virgo lunar cycle, we can overanalyze all of these things and take that to the extreme and say, okay, well, not only do I need to know why, but I need to know every single step of why. I want to know all of your reasoning, and I want to know exactly what you're going to do to change this, to fix it, to make it better. Instead of taking action on the things that you're seeing and changing the things that you're seeing, do more internal transformation. Do more internal work that changes the way that you're organizing yourself, that you're collecting and receiving information, and that you're using the resources of other people for your benefit, or vice versa, other people using your resources for their benefit. Really, what will be a saving grace for you is if you can find a good book, a good mystery, something to put your mind into that will take away from the paranoia of the real world, that you can put yourself into a little bit of a fantasy state. Finally, we have our first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about greater perceptions, greater understanding, a bigger philosophy and knowledge of life. And Sagittarius will go out and desire experiences that expand its mind, that puts it in this state. And the moon here is great because it can put our emotional reactions geared towards finding experiences that help promote this expansion of our mind. We have to take what our self-care routine is and say, okay, but what does this fit in with the greater philosophy of life? How does this fit in with my greater philosophy of everything? How can it help me connect to other people? And what can I do to not only organize my life and organize my thoughts, but organize my beliefs, so that when the full moon happens and I do have to spiritually connect to somebody else, I've already got all of my logical mind working down. It's all set. I can connect to somebody else on a logical level because my philosophical level is that strong. So make a decision today to go out, have fun with other people, connect to other people on a maybe more superficial level, and connect with them on a more intellectual level as well, so that when the full moon happens, you can have an emotional, spiritual, intimate connection. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Don't forget that I send out a weekly email that not only has all of this great information, it also has my blog post in it, and I also add in a little bit more about what the moon is touching on, as far as what planets it's connecting to, what's the energy actually like on a bigger picture scale than just the lunar cycle phase. So sign up, link is in the bio, and yeah, I will talk to you next week when we have our full moon in Pisces. Thanks, guys. See you then.